So my grandma comes in because I'm going through it, and usually that's who I ask for help because she makes me feel comfortable. I don't want just any. Another one of my favorites though is whenever I feel like super. I'll call in Kalima. I'll be like, deal with this, mama. Cause I'm not about to. Yeah, that's the skull collector. If I'm tired of dealing with people that I feel like is trying to do crazy stuff, I will literally let go and let God. But the ancestor I'm calling on is Kali because she will get it done for you, by the way. But whenever I need that comfort, I need to feel like warm fuzzy blankets and a sheet and some hot chocolate made with vegan coconut milk, I call on my grandma. And so she was explaining to us, like, our ancestors come before us and pave a way. And by that, like, we be ungrateful out here. We be really ungrateful. Y'all don't know what y'all ancestors have done. Like, you think that it was just all about the March on Washington and the free of the slaves. No. They endured a lot more than just what their history provides for you, okay? Our ancestors did a lot for us. Some things are unimaginable, like, oh, I would never do some shit like that, and you're sitting here judging them, but they did that so you wouldn't have to. Hey, we've had this conversation before about the incest shit. Like, you're the person that comes in and breaks the generational curses, but when you have to see what the generational curses are, you're like, ah! So, one of mine, I guess, which, it just would have crushed me. It would have killed me. Holy shoot. Me and my baby daughter are the bestest friends. I did not want a daughter, but clearly the universe was like, you gonna get a daughter because you're going to get a spitting image of yourself, okay? And now, I guess I was afraid of that. Like, who wants a baby daughter to go through what I went through? So I've literally tried my hardest to make sure those things didn't happen. One of my biggest things was she got her mom and her dad in her life. We co-parent. Like, we're very good co-parents. And I am so blessed for that. Like, a lot of people be yelling and screaming about their baby daddy, but yeah, you slept with them. So whose fault is it? But so we happen to co-parent very well, and I'm thinking, if I ever lost my daughter, that would be just the craziest thing. Because just with her being at her dad's house, I'm like, oh, my heart is ripped out of my chest, and she's 30 minutes away. They're like, chill. But my grandma then gave me this vision, and it was the remote view that I tell you guys about, where I have to jump in virtual reality style, and I feel the pain, and I felt the pain of my grandmother losing my mom. My mom was the youngest. She was the third. My mom was the baby daughter. And like all these emotions and all, like I could feel and hear everything. My grandma talking to me, she was like, Lisa was my baby daughter. And I lost my baby daughter. Like, think about those videos that people make, if I ever don't make it through depression, just know I tried, I fought hard. It really be like that because my mom had a really big heart, huge. She's another one that would take the shirt off her back, but she just couldn't escape all the hurt and the pain. She was stuck in her root chakra for real. Like, she always had back pain. She always had surgery and just those cycles that you go through. And she would be one of those people that lost her battle. So that affected us in many ways. Like, for 10 years of my life. Whew, Lord. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. So I can only imagine how my sister feels. She was like 13 and she saw it. So I never even, me thinking, oh, it's all about me and my sadness and my sorrow. I didn't even think about, my little sister, my baby sister. I didn't even think about my brother who was overseas in the military and then had to go right back. All I did was drown myself in my pain. So then I felt my grandmother's pain. That's her child. There ain't nothing like it, that bond you have with your mother-daughter especially, because it's the Eve gene. Let's just say that it's a lot. So Then all of a sudden it was like I got shot in the heart with a bullet. And it hurt. I'm like literally feeling it. I couldn't breathe. And then it showed me that I'll show you guys this clip it of a video. Okay, so I saw this video and I was like, oh, that's cancer. That's what cancer looks like in the body. It literally, so birds of a feather flock together. So when you're putting all this nasty toxins into your body, it literally looks like that video. It's like this, it looks like mercury kind of. It looks like metal. It's real metal in your body that will poison you and then be like a bullet. So wherever you're vibrating the lowest, whatever is hurting you, no matter what chakra that is, and a lot of people like don't realize that each disease has something to do with the chakra system and an emotion. So there is a way, there's a cure for everything that you're feeling. There is a cure for all diseases and sicknesses and viruses. You just have to know about your body and how it actually functions. Not what the Matrix taught you, but how your body really, really functions. So since my grandma's heart was broken, and it was like she took a shot to the heart, and it's not that she wasn't trying to heal her heart, it was just a pain that she carried for a very long time. It manifested into breast cancer, a disease. And think about why, that disease is so prominent right now. Like, first of all, the metal wire in your bra, don't wear that. I'm not wearing one. But don't do that, because then it's an easier access for the metal to get absorbed into your skin. Well, since your body like vibrates or whatever, I don't know if you've ever seen like sand vibrate on a table and it like can clump up together. Your body will do that with all the toxins in your body. So the toxins from your feet, legs, hands, hair, the food that you eat will get trapped in the body. And then they will find each other. If you've ever seen the movie Big Hero 6, where they got those little black links, and like basically old boy calls them neurolinks, they will, they can clump together to make something big. That's what disease does in your body. And the aluminum and all the metals, they will, go into your intestines. You'll have a ball this big of like mercury looking metal up in here. So basically it's like a bullet in your intestines, a bullet in your heart, a bullet in your brain. That's what disease looks like. It is literally an accumulation of toxins into your body that is literally going straight to the place that you suffer from the most. Mine was always my gut. And I told you earlier, like I'm always thinking logically and not using my intuition. Your intuition comes from your gut instinct. So I used to not poop for days. And now I'm like, dang, if I don't poop every day, that's just, think about the people that eat 3 times a day every day. And it's heavy, nasty, like meat and stuff. Potatoes, pasta, starch. And y'all just eating it and eating it. Even if you, did you poop 3 times a day? Eating all that? Did you even poop at all? A lot of people don't even realize, y'all putting 3 meals a day into your body, but you're only pooping 5 times a week. What's 3 times 7? 21? That's 21 meals, because people be eating full meals. Like, you eat a full meal for breakfast, a full meal for lunch, and a full meal for dinner. And you wonder why United States is overweight and the plates are this big? Good God. Come on. We can't still be that dumb to just be feeding into their BS, their belief system, and just, ooh. But then you don't even poop. Okay. So you're storing up all that shit inside of you, literally and figuratively. Emotions from, if you're eating animals, you got all their DNA, their hormones, their fear, their anger, their shame, their guilt stored up in you. And then you wonder why you're going crazy, why your mind is effed up, because you are storing negative shit into your body every day. Now, once you start to take away all that stuff, all this negative generational curses that we've been programmed to do, we was programmed to eat 3 times a day, says who? We was programmed to go to school, says who? The government planned out our whole lives for us. So basically, you don't have no other choice. You ain't got no other choice but to find God, listen to your higher self, and go with it. At this point, what is there to be scared of? What's there to be scared of? There's nothing out here. Actually, that's scary because the only thing scary is you. Like, you're afraid of yourself. A lot of people are afraid of success because they don't even know what that's like. A lot of people are afraid of success because we know that what we got to go through to get there, we lose everything. And people are trapped. Like, I miss my friends. But I realized the universe removed a lot of people because they weren't really my friends. You can bond with somebody for 20 years. That don't mean that they're your friend. You could have been their friend, but that does not mean that they were your friend. They were there for what you could do for them. They were your friend because they saw the light in you and they could manipulate you. And trust me, that's definitely happened. Where, I ain't even gonna say nothing. But I've done stuff for people that you're like, dang, how did they even get that out of me? I'm that same person that'll give you the last shirt off my back too, but I'll give it to people that don't give no shit about. Like, they don't care about me. And then I'll just keep giving until I'm homeless and they live in luxury. That's happened to me too, more than once. So that is a generational curse. Like, sometimes I notice I'm going through the same thing I went through in 2013, 2012. Why? It's them karmic circles. They come. And if you ain't ready to heal, and God will give you plenty of opportunities, clearly 2 years of them. Because these last couple of days, I've really seen the bigger picture. And basically, we're going through that shift. And it's happening like really fast. So, like, really don't pay no attention to what's going on around you, because this 3D stuff is not real. Like, everything that's going on right now is just a distraction. Everything right now going on the TV is a distraction. Everything going on at your school, your job, everything right now, from the 2nd to the 22nd, it was just, after the 22nd, a lot of you would have already dove into your newest timeline, and people are moving. People is quitting jobs. People, like, everybody's getting put strategically in place for something big. I believe it's going to happen in March, because it's the 2-year cycle. I'm not putting no promises on it. It could be individually, it could be on a mass scale, but I do know something big is coming in March. And the last couple Marches, I'm not going to lie. Oh, so 2 Marches ago, I think, and I'm going to just be honest with you, I didn't know how to invest back then. I'm learning. But 2 years ago in March, I got 30 G's. 4 years ago in March, I got 30 G's. So maybe this year in March, I'll get 300 G's, shoot. But no, like, things like that will be happening. People are going to come into inheritance. Sorry for your condolences if that is you, but I do hear that people are going to get inheritances that away as well. People are going to be winning the lottery. People are going to be getting profits from their job. Like, there's just, money is coming out of thin air for a lot of people, because God ain't playing no more. And he was like, I need this person to do this, I need this person to do this, and I need this person to do this. And he will literally also be taking away from those that was messing up. He was like, oh, that's a nice house, foreclosure. Oh, that's a cute car, repoed. Those that were first will be last. Remember, we was talking about those people putting out them bad intentions into the universe. And those that are last, so if you feel like you struggling right now, it was for a good cause, I promise, as long as you was doing the work. And your work, your shadow work, is different from job work. We're not talking about that. We're talking about building spiritual wealth. Because spiritual wealth is eternal, okay? This job here is not eternal. I'm not about to work at the CVS or the Ford or the jail or doing hair. I'm not about to do that for eternal. But if I work and heal myself, I get eternal life to experience whatever I want. I can do whatever. So those were my words of this morning. Like, it seemed forever to get out, but when the universe spits it to me, it's like it's like a downloaded file, and now I'm just reading it out loud. But I understood it whenever I got it. Like, I didn't need the whole 50 paragraphs or 40 minutes of a video. That's how, when people are like, oh, I gotta download from the universe, it's like a whole file that gets dropped in, airdropped, boop, into your brain. And then now I'm transcribing it with my mind and reading it out to you. And that's why a lot of people are like, don't shoot the messenger. Look, we are the messengers. We're the messengers. That's it. Nobody is holier than thou. I'ma promise you that. Ain't nobody better than another person. Ain't nobody shit. Like, we all the same. We're all the same, just experiencing life. Who care what level somebody else is on? That ain't your freaking business. Worry about you. Okay? Some people may look like they're higher up in some type of... But they're not. Nobody's lower than you neither. No one's higher, no one's lower. Everything just is. And then when your time comes, it just is. But I'm going to definitely say pray. Pray. That, like, people got so caught up in manifesting and asking, oh, I want this, I want that, I'm deserving of this, I'm enough of this. Yeah, you are, but are you grateful? Are you even grateful? Because a lot of people forgot how we got here. Like, this loner body came from Gaia herself. Thank you, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. People don't even, like, wake up and think of that. Ungrateful. Like, this body ain't even yours. It's not. It's an avatar for Earth. This is Gaia's body. That's why we always say that we are one with Mother Nature, and we are her. I am her. Because it's her body, and the body you're in, that's her body. Like, it came from her. You know, like when a female gives birth to an actual child, that's what Gaia did for us. That's why dirt is brown, and the first people's hair skin was black. No, it's a brown color. I don't like saying I'm black or I'm African American anymore, because first of all, then I gotta explain why my skin is high skin yellow. And I'm like, you know, because that's how the universe picked it. Like, I didn't ask. I mean, maybe I did up there. I'm like, hey, give me a yellow body instead of a dark olive one. I don't know, because I've met mixed people that are darker than me, and I've met mixed people that are lighter than me. And either way, it's not going to change the color of my dad's genitalia or his heritage or anything else. Like, the fact is, that's just what he is, okay? And the fact is that my mom, you know, she may have looked one way, but come to find out, she mixed. We are all mixed here. So for somebody to be like, oh, I'm fully this, I'm fully that, no. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about that was on my mind, because we're already here. We're already so deep into the video. We're just going to keep on going because I had to get some of this stuff out. It seems important. The internet will lie to you. The internet will straight up change once we start figuring stuff out. So I've noticed some things, like, I looked up and they're not there no more. They're nowhere to be found. And I'm like, okay, so maybe that they were just there for that specific time period, but this specific time period was like 2 years ago. And I'm like, okay, so I made this video and I'll pop it in. Okay, so in the video I talk about how they be playing mind games and doing some weird stuff. So I'm literally like, that's crazy. People don't even notice, like, the internet is not real either. Like, the only thing that is real is in here, your truth. Because the internet can change at any time and try to make you believe. It's like the Mandela effect, I'm telling you. They'll make you believe something that just is not real. Now, the universe showed me in real time the day of the Super Bowl. The day of the Super Bowl. I try to go onto this website that I always go to watch my free movies. I don't pay for Netflix and all that stuff no more, because I have a website I can go to that I can watch movies on. I go there the day of the Super Bowl and it's closed. The whole website is closed down. I'm like, what? They got rid of the movies. No. You know, I was a little sad. But then a little voice pops into my head. They're like, they're trying to control who watches the Super Bowl. I'm like, what? Oh. And then it was just like, they'll be back up tomorrow. Here come Monday. I go to my little movie website. It's back up and running. It's back up and running. Yo, they control everything. They control it. Just like the algorithms and stuff on YouTube and Instagram. They control everything. they out here just doing the most. They out here trying to control the weather. The funny thing is they tried real hard this year to control the weather. And yeah, a lot of people got some snow, but the earth is just heating up so much that they're having a hard time keeping up with the needs for their machines. Like, they're realizing the universe, Gaia herself, we are stronger than any of your machines. So if any of you guys were ever afraid of an artificial intelligence war, you know, because I'm sure that'll happen too in the future. But yeah, we don't have to worry about that because we are smarter than. Because remember, we get them airdrop downloads from the universe that can tell us what to do and how to do it and overthrow and do what we need to do to make America make America great again. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Okay, stop. But I'm not even just talking about like America, even though we is Babylon and Babylon is falling. We the worst ones in the universe right now. America, oh well, I guess I ain't going. China, Russia. So those is like the top 3 here. China, Russia, America. And I think it's in that order as well. I don't know, but America broke. If you haven't heard yet, America is broke. We've been broke for a long time. Inflation is on the rise. They can only do this for so much longer. It's like they're trying to fake something like America fell already, but they're putting up all these illusions in place to make y'all think that America is still running and y'all falling for it. Y'all like, oh, okay. No, America fell 2 years ago. That's how slow we living in the times. America fell economically, financially 2 years ago, and I mean completely broke. But it also shows you that they can control stuff by printing off new money. Okay, but that money is like worthless. It's literally now just a piece of paper. People are now worshiping a piece of paper that's worthless. People are worshiping a piece of paper that is worthless. Your bank accounts aren't real. Because wait till the system shuts down. I'm just saying. And that ain't a threat. That's a promise, y'all. The banks is going to, and I don't even feel bad for all those people that did the fake PPE loans. You know, I should have just jumped in, because come to find out, like, y'all ain't gonna get in trouble for it. But hey, I'm just keeping it real over here. I did not engage or partake. I don't really feel comfortable, even though that they fucked us over. I don't feel like doing the same thing back to them, even though I can see some other people's mindset, like stealing from Walmart. They steal from us all the time. Do I actually do it? No. But have I thought about it? Yeah. That's real. We're like, oh, if I was starving, God will send you somebody to bring you some food. God will send you somebody that will bring you money. There's no reason to steal anything. So universally, y'all gonna pay back them PPE loans. Universally, yeah, y'all gonna get your karma, and you will pay all that back. So these people that think that they're balling, got 30K in their bank account, and because they was scheming and scamming, the universe gonna come for y'all too. It is not, you cannot get away with doing stupid shit out here. You can't. No, you either do it honestly and have faith in the Most High to get you through whatever you're doing. Other than that, no. What goes around comes back around. It don't matter. It don't matter. I told a story about old girl and a pizza cutter. Like, what goes around will come back around for you. And then everybody's gonna see it too. That's the thing. Like, that's why people wear their sins and stuff and their karma on them. Like, you can see what people are going through, me included. Okay, you can see the generational karma that we have had to go through by looking at people's lives and what they tell you. That's why I be telling people, hey, ain't everybody perfect, but everybody has the opportunity to wake up and be rebirthed in Christ consciousness, because who you were does not have to be who you trying to be, who you going to be in the future. Look, the past is irrelevant at this point. The past fucked us all up, but we can't keep living there. Because I ain't about to fuck up my kids and my grandkids and all them. Like, the buck stops here. I don't know who said that, but the buck, maybe it was Buck O'Neil. Hey, it stops now. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. I hope that you can take some of this information and use it in your daily life. And I hope that whatever you've been manifesting, dreaming for, praying for, wishing for, just know that if God said he was going to do it, if that was put onto your heart, it's going to happen for you. It will. And the universe likes to surprise people, you know. They like to see the look on your face too. They do. They enjoy that. It's like watching a movie for them. So if you always knew what was going to happen and you was always in control, that wouldn't even be fun. You wouldn't react. You wouldn't have no emotion. You wouldn't. So the Lord works in mysterious ways. Get ready for a huge come up. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Like, prepare now for the come up of a lifetime. I promise you. Look, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be in a week, but by the end of 2022, I promise you, look, God gonna do it for you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, which is just the mind, body, and soul, I'm here for all of that. Amen, which is actually Amun Ra. So, thank you. Y'all have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Have a fantastic day. Okay, I'm out. Bye.